Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you two different ways that you can get bits for free. Because one way of supporting a streamer, right, is to just throw money at him and say, hey, I like you a lot, here's some support. And that's great. That's one great way to do it too. So let's dig into it. So the first way was posted on the Twitch blog 20 days ago. And I'm the only nerd here, so I'm the one who reads the Twitch blog. But basically when when cheering came out of beta, they introduced this idea of cheering without spending. And it's basically watching, a 30-second ad, and then you get free bits. You can get anywhere from 5 to 100. Now, as it stands, it's only available to certain users in the US that got into the beta, such as myself. But as I say in the bottom, they plan to expand to more in the future. So it's probably coming to you wherever you live. But let me show you what it is. So basically, let me show you this other tab, which I have it pulled up on. So you're going to come to any streamer that has bits enabled. You're going to click here, and you can see I have 2,500 bits, right? And that's not even counting the couple thousand I've already, used on people. Basically, I just got these by watching ads for the past couple weeks. It's really simple, right? It's so cool. For me, at least, because it's just like I don't have to pay for it, and I can throw bits at people, and I like that. So normally when you click the get bits, right, it shows you this where you can purchase that like bits all the way up to $300, right? But now there's this watch ad button. So let's check it out. So before we do, I'm going to show you there's two restrictions on getting the bits. The first one is you have to watch the ad. The second one is that you have to interact with the ad. So the second one's really easy. Interacting with the ad means clicking on the ad once. Like it's nothing. The first one was watching the ad. And watching the ad means it's your active tab. But that does not mean you can't be in a different window. Because as long as the window is not minimized, it's pulled up, the tab is active. And it's still watching the ad. So I'll show you that in a second. And I'll show you what I do. With a little variation. So here I have the ad up, right? I'm going to mute this tab. So now the tab's muted forever. I'm going to swing back into this. So let's say I was watching a stream on this page, right? Or I was doing something else. Normally, if I were to switch tabs and it was in the same window, it would actually pause the ad and it would timestamp it, and then when I come back, it would, do the remaining seconds. But let's say, I'm watching a stream and I'm just watching ads on the side, which is what I normally do. I actually normally have it up in Microsoft Edge because I have I have a program that permanently mutes Microsoft Edge, so I never have to mute the tabs or whatever, and I never hear the ad. I just put it in Microsoft Edge, and also it has very little computer usage, even when watching ads. So I like that better than pulling up another Firefox window. So I'll just put it up in Edge, and I'll have one for Firefox, and I'll be watching a stream, and I'll be getting bits basically by watching ads. Every 30 seconds or a couple minutes, I'll tab back into the ads, say I'm done, and then open a new ad, and then I'll come back. So let's check it out. So now we're back here, right? And look, it says I still have to interact with the ad, but it has 0 seconds left, so it counted that I was watching the ad. So basically all you do is you click and you say you're done, right? And bam, you just get like 5 free bits, and it goes anywhere from 5 to 100, right? Obviously you're gonna get more towards the 0 to like 20 than you are like 50, 75, or 100. But it's still like there. It's perfectly fine. Because I mean, 5 free bits for doing nothing is great, right? So now we're gonna do the same thing. Let's say, hey, we're coming back here. We're gonna go watch the stream. We're just chilling for like a couple minutes, right? And while we're chilling, we're just counting all of our money, right? Because we're just farming bits right now. We're just farming bits. And yes, this is a lot of money that I have to put in the bank, but haha, I guess who won't? So there's that. So now, let's say we went back to the other tab. Oh, we got 5 seconds. Oh no, the end of the world. Watch this. We'll click early, and then we'll be like, hey, we're done. 5 more bits. Bam. So we're getting kind of, unlucky. I would say, on average, you probably get like 10 or so. Because you are going to get like hundreds, right? Like you'll get at one point you'll get 100 bits for an ad, or you'll get at one time 75 for an ad, or one time like 50 for an ad. And I think it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, 75, 100. But basically look at this, right? You're getting free bits and everything. Let's do a third go. let's check it out. So we came back to the tab, right? We're a little premature, but that's okay. That's okay sometimes. You're like, bam. Okay, so we got kind of unlucky here. We got 3 5s, but you get the point, right? You get free bits. So that's the first way of doing it. Now let's check out the second way. So, you know, what I talk about all the time is Twitch RPG, but let me show you something that's bits related. So I got this email a couple days ago. So it basically says you can get 500 bits if you're one of the first 300 people to complete a survey. And the survey takes a couple minutes. I think it asked me, like, what kind of snacks do you eat while you stream? And it was talking about, like, you know, like a Hershey's Kiss or a Reese's or like a Kit Kat. It was just like a bunch of different snacks. And it was like the weirdest survey ever. But I'll be getting 500 bits for free. And that's great. That's, you know, $5, which I can give someone. And I was like, okay, yeah, why not fill it out? It took 2 minutes, 500 bits. Wazam! Like, I don't know what else they want from me. And while you're there, you can just fill out other surveys. And you can enter yourself into the sweepstakes, where you can just get, like, you know, a hoodie and a thermos and a drawstring bag if you want that, and it's all free. So these are just 2 different ways which you can get free bits, and these are all sponsored by Twitch, which is a great thing, right? It's not like a scam or something. It's like they give it to you, you use it, the person gets money, so it's like a win for everyone. Because I'm sure they're tallying that, like, all these bits that people watch, I mean all these ads that people watch, it's just like straight easy money for them. Like, they're obviously not making, if you get $1 per ad, they're not making $1 on the ad, but they're probably allowed to, like, boost their, like, their numbers and say this many people watch this many ads, which is great because then more people will pay more, or more people will come over to put ads on Twitch, you know, and that's great. And also, I assume it gets a lot of people to not use ad block normally. So if people have it toggled off, maybe they forget and they, you know, watch streams for a couple days. I don't know. But it probably does get people to stop using ad block. Damn, we're unlucky, dude. 4 5s. I mean, I know that you can get hundreds because I have. Let me pull up something so you guys can see that. Like, I don't know. I think I have just, like, screenshots of, like, the first couple times I got hundreds, because I was like, what is this? Yeah. So. Okay, let me close this tab. So this is what it looks like when you get 100, and this is what it looks like when you get 75. I just took, like, screenshots because I was like, damn. I thought they were, like, you know, only 5s at the first point, but it was like, oh, okay. So let's check back in the ad. Let's see, maybe this one's a little bit better. And if you want, sure, you can go check it out at Big Lots. You can buy this thing, or you can buy whatever, this velvet blanket. You can buy this comforter set, like, whatever. Okay, this is the most unluckiest you know, I've ever been, but you know, it is what it is sometimes. Sometimes all you get are 5s. I'll give it one more shot. So is there anything else I can say? Oh yeah, while you're here at the RPG, you can just, you know, if you want, you can vote for Emote of the Month too. And then you can just be like, so, I don't know if you noticed, but every month there's a new emote on Twitch. Oh my gosh, the resolution. Okay, so I'm lagging or something because I'm recording. But you can vote for whichever emote you want, right? And I'll be like, hey, maybe I want the Reaper Creeper. And you're like, bam. And then maybe you're like, hey, I want to vote in this poll. Are you going to check out Chef Cook's Chef's Hawk? Chef Shock? I don't know, but I'll check out what Chef Shock is. And it sounds like something cool, so I'll check it out, or I can check the Twitter. I'm just basically wasting. Oh, fuck, you couldn't even see that. My bad. Okay, we got another 5, boys, but that's alright. Sometimes in life, you're not a winner. But it's still winner, because this is free bits, my boy. And look, bam! Now we got 2490 bits. We're rolling in it. This is a long video, sorry. But I just wanted to put the point across. So, yeah, get your free bits.